Hey guys, it's Coach Adrian. I have decided to go live today because why not, right? Today I'm going to share a story with you about my life, something that happened to me, and I think it'll help you guys in your lives too. I'm trying to make this bigger. Hold on just a second. I'm kind of new to this live business. Anyway, so what happened to me? I back about 3 years ago. I quit my long term job. I worked in an office. I worked in customer service, which meant I had a headset and I typed all day. And I sat on my butt for about 8 hours a day. I detested the work that I did. I found pride in my work because I realized at that time in my life, I enjoyed helping other people. I knew that my passion was to help people. But at that time, I didn't know in what capacity I really wanted to help people. So, I told myself I enjoyed my job because I enjoyed helping people. But in the back of my mind and in my heart, I really wasn't happy doing what I was doing. So that bled into my work. Um, I didn't like what I did, so I complained about it to other people. And other people that weren't happy with their jobs also complained. And so I was in the hate committee. I because I hated my job, everybody knew it. So because it bled into my work, um, things weren't 100% up to par when it came to my my service reviews. I didn't get good grades on my service. I didn't get a good job, Adrian. I got mostly you need to work on that. So what happened was I messed up. I messed up royally, and I got sent to. This was the last straw. My mess up. I had messed up before, but my royal mess up was what led me to go to customer service training. I was put in an office, a training room with brand new employees, and of course, I had a big ego, and there were several other people there um, that were brand new and never done what I had been doing for the past 13 years. And so I had a big head about it. I had a huge ego. And so I told myself, I'm just going to sit in the back and play on my phone and not listen. And, I'm not going to participate because I already know everything. I had a big attitude about it. Not only did I have an attitude at my work, which got sent me to the new hire training, but I had an attitude when I got there. So just drawing a picture, a visual for you of what I looked like. So when I got there, of course, I didn't pay attention. I wasn't listening. Every once in a while, I'll raise my hand, answer a question because I was going to be there for hours, so I might as well participate once in a while. The trainer at that training class got really loud for a moment. He stopped and he said, "Everybody, I just want you to put your pens down. I want you to stop and I want you to realize and ask yourself, why am I even here right now? Why are you even here right now in this building?" And he kind of paused dramatically and then asked or told us, "We're in this building because we're here fighting for our family's survival." If you think about it, we fight traffic to get here every day. We fight our stress levels every day. We fight to do our best job every day because at the end of the day, we're trying to earn a paycheck, and that paycheck is to for our family to help take care of our family. Somebody's calling to help care for our family, feed our family, pay for the roof over our heads. You know, buy things that we everyday things that we need. So it's important that while we're here, we do our best. Think about a caveman. Back in the caveman days, the caveman would leave his family in the cave and go out into the world and fight saber-toothed tigers and mammoths and fight for his life to kill a meal and bring it back to his family back in the cave. So essentially, we're doing the modern day caveman today of fighting for the survival of our family, for our well being, for a roof over our head, for all the necessities that we need. So we might as well do the best that we can while we're here. And he said, the last thing he said was, if you're not doing your best and doing your best work while you're here, then you're doing your family a disservice. Imagine if the caveman went out into the world to fight to bring meat back home for his family. If he just stopped and said, you know what, I'm just going to play with these rocks right here, play with these stones. I wonder where the clouds come from. And he's just messing around doing whatever while his family is at home starving. He's doing his family a disservice. Same thing goes for our jobs. You may not like your job. You may not be happy there. You may detest your boss. You may detest certain coworkers, but the bottom line is you're there to do one job. And that one job is to do your best to bring home that paycheck to take care of your family back home. When he told me that, it changed my life because at that time I was a single parent and it was just me and my son. And I realized that I was blowing it. I was blowing it at work. I had a great job. I had a great opportunity. It was close to my house. My boss actually did offer me to go home on extended my lunch break, my afternoon lunch break, so I could go home and make sure my son got off the bus safely. And I took him into the house, came back to work, worked for an hour, and then came back home. There's not very many employers that would let you do that. And there was just great benefits and great corporate events that we had. Just I could go on and on with the list of things that I overlooked, that I was ungrateful for. In my job, it was actually a really really good job. So even though you may not enjoy what you do for a living right now, doesn't mean you're going to do it forever. You will find ways to find a better job, but ultimately when you're there, you have to do your best. You have to do your best service. You might as well do your best because at the end of the day, all it all it really means is you're doing your best service for your family because that's all a job is. A job is to take care of your family. Now, ultimately, if you want to be happy and you want to find joy and passion in your work, ultimately you will find that. But right now, if you are not enjoying what you do, that's okay. You will find a way to find something that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, that you don't feel like is work. But mainly speaking to those of you that have a job that you hate or dislike, or maybe dislike a boss or dislike a certain coworker, just dislike certain things that they do there. That's okay because it won't always be that way. Sorry, that's my washer. It won't always be that way. Things will change. Just remember that. Just do your best while you're there and do your family a service by bringing home that paycheck. Thanks for watching. This is Coach Adrienne. Don't forget to sweat every day, grow every day, and be kind to everyone. See you next time.